Hello, poetry lovers. Hope you all are doing absolutely amazing. With great joy, I bring to you the fifth episode of my podcast, Sunday Soliloquy with Megha Saxena, poet. And with this episode, I shall finish the first month of my podcast journey. Yay! I'm really happy and grateful for all my listeners who have joined in during my journey. May there be many more episodes to come. So, inspired by all the love that I have been receiving on my podcast and poetry, I thought that today's episode should be about kindness. I can speak for hours on this topic as I feel strongly about it, but in today's episode, I'll try to present my thoughts in a rather shorter span. Do you remember the last random act of kindness? How did that make the receiver feel, and how did you as a giver feel? William Wordsworth has said these words of worth. The best portion of a good man's life is his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness. Don't you feel incredibly happy from within when you do something good for someone? Kindness is a language which all life forms understand. The deaf can hear it, the dumb can speak it, and the blind can see it. In today's world where indifference, contempt, and foul language continue to overshadow the positive actions of care, consideration, and encouragement, kindness is a much needed defense mechanism for us all. Diamond cuts diamond, but hatred cannot drive out hatred. Only love can do so. Strength does not lie in throwing the best sarcasm on someone's face and shutting them down, or to put someone down only to show that you have a higher worth. The easiest response to an unkind world is to grow bitter yourself. But it takes courage to remain gentle and kind. So, in that sense, softness isn't weakness. Instead, softness is indeed true strength. Everyone we see around us is battling their own set of challenges, just like we do in our journey of life. We don't need to make life difficult for others. Instead, we should try to make it easier and brighter for others. Kindness is not vain. Before being unkind, ask yourself a question. If you were meeting this self of yours, would you like to meet such a person? So be the kind of person you would like to meet. Get your expectations high on yourself. The vibes that you send out into the world, they stay there. If each one of us chose kindness as a virtue of life, the world would become a much more beautiful place, just like it's meant to be. Kindness is not about losing your edge. In fact, the wiser you grow, the softer you become. It's not about punching holes into the self-esteem of others. The sword is not always used to draw blood. Sometimes it's used to slay the demons within, to tear apart the blanket of darkness that was once your cozy cocoon, and let sunshine seep in. The light exposes the grandeur of your inner palace. And stare with wonder. The peace for which you waged hundreds of wars, you shall end up finding it at the flip side of your war cry. The world has been a bit harsh to all of us. We all have developed great trust issues. We try to save ourselves, and which is not wrong at all. But we need to understand where we all are coming from. Our characters are shaped by our individual life experiences, and it's only inevitable that we all are meant to be different. So rather than detesting each other for being different, let's celebrate our differences. We all contribute our share towards the world, and the existence of each one of us matters. That's why we must be kind and more accepting of each other. Let me take a moment to introduce the concept of emotional safety here. Before thoughtlessly labeling someone as overly sensitive or insecure, do you pause for a moment to wonder whether you have made enough efforts to make them feel emotionally safe with you? Trust takes time and thoughtful actions to build, and the onus of making people comfortable and safe around us lies on our shoulders as well. Give people the benefit of doubt. Focus on your good deeds. It won't kill you. Be kind. It's a moral duty. On that note, this is yours truly, Megha Saxena Poet, signing off. And you already know this, but I will say it again. Please stay kind.